pretty. Yes.
Everybody wants the Charleston style home.
Yeah.
The Southern Charm people? Yeah. I've seen more Outer Banks people.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Outer Banks?
They film Outer Banks in Charleston. Yeah, and I've seen them film downtown and stuff.
Yeah, I was there when they did. I don't remember what season it was, but I was there when they did season whatever on Folly Beach, and I got to meet some of the cast.
Yeah, because that lighthouse.
Yeah, because we were down there. It was my graduation year. I was about to graduate, and we went down to the beach as the last goodbye. And
Very nice.
Yeah, they had a bunch of food trucks. They were letting people, if they could tell we were hungry, so they would be $5 for something. Just pay a little something. Yeah, they were really nice.
Well, you know that the one girl on Southern Charm, the one with the L name, I don't know, I don't watch it, but she's got the L name or whatever. She had opened up a new place on King Street downtown called Zachary's Daiquiris.
Is that the place that's really fucking rude?
They're in hot water.
Yeah, because they've been really hot water rude.
Because there was so there was a table of black men and they were drinking whatever, and then all these white people were drinking, having a good time, and then the manager, upper management, comes out. And he goes, okay, here we are enforcing a dress code now. No Jordans, specifically Jordans, no athletic wear, no rips and pants. And he described everything the black men were wearing.
Which is crazy because that's basically what everyone wears in Charleston.
Even the white people wear that. But that happened, and those men walked out, and everybody there slowly started leaving the establishment because it's uncomfortable. It's unsavory. You shouldn't have done that, you know.
Yeah, but not even that. I mean, it's been on multiple TikToks.
It's been going through on Instagram. And the Southern Charm lady, she's denying all allegations. She's staying silent. They're deleting all the Google reviews. If you review it, they're deleting it.
But I mean, it's not even just them. There's been like multiple women I've seen, like even a white woman posted just how their customer service was just rude. Like they were just very, very rude, which you don't see a lot of rudeness. Yeah, you don't see a lot of that, especially downtown. Like I work for a new company. Yeah, I work for a new company called Toast. They own that piano bar I was supposed to work at. They own Toast. They own the Honky Tonk.
They own several.
Yeah, they own several establishments, and their big thing is, one, upsell so you can make more money, and B, we're all about hospitality. Charleston companies are very much of you make the customer happy, but also charge them for what's making them happy so you can make more money.
Yeah. It's all about Southern Charm.
Yeah, it's all about that Southern hospitality. It's all about like being nice because it's a touristy town. People are going to want to come back. People do come back because they stay at those resorts. They do all that golfing that we have in Charleston. They go to those events. Yeah, they go to do all that stuff. So you're like supposed to be like, it's a very big thing to be that Southern hospitality, that Southern charm while you're working downtown or Mount Pleasant, which is where I live.
Or even on the islands.
I was going to say on all the islands, James Island, Sullivan's.
Yeah, there's John's, James, Sullivan's, IOP, Isle of Palm.
Yeah.
James Island, John's Island, Isle of Palm, Folly, Sullivan's Island.
And I think that's it.
Unless you travel further out, and then you get Seabrook Island, Kiowa Island.
Yeah, why you go to the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean,
you have so many different islands that you can go to different beaches. That's what I love about it.
Now, is it blue? Blue waters?
I wouldn't say that. Not clear. But it's blue.
Yeah, it's blue. And the sand's white at Sullivan's. Not at Folly.
Not at Folly. Not at every beach, but where I live, closer to where I live, it's white. Like I live in the neighborhood right before the light to go on the bridge to get to the island. So it's like my neighborhood, the light, and then you drive over the land, we'll drive over the river, and then it's like the marsh. Then you get right on the island, and the beach is right there next to my job.
That's cool. You're going all around.
All around there, I don't know, but I've been on James and John's.
I've been all around. I saw the angel oak tree. I've seen. You know that I haven't seen of that big pops up on the Amazon screen sometimes. It's this giant tree.
I think so.
It's called the angel oak tree, and it's over 200 years old. It's on John's Island. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's giant.
Yeah.
It's hard to leave because it is very beautiful there, very naturey. When you go over the interstate, sometimes I drive over the marsh going into West Ashley, and it's beautiful.
It is very. Especially like going over the Ravenel Bridge to get to Mount Pleasant where I live. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful. It's so pretty.
Are you stressing?
I mean, I have anxiety.
Since when?
I was 12. You know, I was on Xanax when I was a teenager.
I didn't know.
Doctors had put me on Xanax, but Xanax gives you long-term memory. Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, she she got the anxiety.
Really bad. Why were you on Xanax?
I have panic attacks where I would run and scream and stuff.
Yeah, she would like wake up at like 2 a.m. in the morning,
randomly
screaming for mom.
and like running.
Yeah,
I took off in a full run and scream.
Yeah.
So they had put me on the Xanax, but then when I was 17, I got off of it.
You need a lighter?
Yeah, we got some.
Yeah, we're regular.
Make sure we had everything we need.
Where'd y'all pick that one?
While we were in Charleston.
Yeah, I found girl on Facebook.
Yeah, you can find anything on social media for the most part.
Can I see after? After? You're funny.
I don't know. It was like 130, but it was like the bottom shelf. Not the bottom shelf. I still think it's good. But
Yeah, it's called like something.
It's
something fancy.
It's an
Yeah, it looks like
But he's smoking over there. She goes to
social club.
Yeah, it's called a social club,
Mm-hmm.
and you have like a membership and whatnot. So yeah,
Oh, that's the real stuff.
Yeah, we went to that at Daiquiri Express.
Yeah,
They have that? I don't get out.
The one across from the Walmart. That's been there since I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has. Yeah, nothing changes around here. It seems like things just get shut
Less
down.
cow fields.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Mhm.
that's about it. But things look like they just get shut down and something new opens up right over.
Mhm.
The rent's too high, right? The mall doesn't look like it has anything in it besides that. What's that thing called? That Drew Brees.
They took away the
Surge.
No, they took away Mandarin Express.
Yeah, there's no more food in there
Hurt my
anymore.
heart.
Yeah, that
no
left
more food.
too. Yeah.
And they've been there for
I loved it. Yeah.
Since I was
Yeah.
before I was born, they had been there.
There's nothing there. Y'all went to the mall?
No,
we heard about it.
people post about it every once in a while.
I was gonna say I went to go see a friend earlier and he was telling me about it. I wouldn't imagine what to do. And I complain about the mall in Charleston.
I don't know. That mall got scared.
The only good thing about y'all's places here is that y'all close at 11.
Yeah, y'all places stay open late.
Which is insane.
Everything in Charleston's closed by 9.
9, maybe 10 if you're lucky. Yeah.
Is there hood areas over there?
Yeah.
There are.
Yeah.
But y'all are in the bougie? Y'all are in the bougie area?
No, well,
I'm in the bougie area.
She's in the bougie. I'm in
You're
developing
yeah, I was about to say
area.
it's
gentrifying.
Reclaim?
It's gentrifying.
yeah, like they're pushing everybody out.
But it was
part of the problem.
No, I'm not. We're people of color.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever.
What? How is she part of the problem, Ariana?
I bought a house.
You bought a house where they're gentrifying? No,
Well, we are gentrifiers. We work
I was
hard.
about to say no because the price.
Explain gentrify.
I was gonna say,
Gentrification
it's
happens.
like for example, like the North Charleston mayor, he bought a plot of land in a really old house that was like considered the hood. That was a nice house, but that area was considered the hood. It was high crime. He moved there, and it was like, oh shit, the mayor moved there. So everyone started buying out companies, and real estate people started buying out these low income people that were around his house and started pushing them out and making them go other places and build other hoods and low income places.
You're a part of the problem?
Yeah, that's what she claims. But yeah, basically it's just when higher income people move to a lower income area and drive the property value up, and then it pushes the original people in that neighborhood out. And so it's good for property value, it's good for businesses in that area and whatnot, but it's bad for the people that actually live there because if you can't afford what's around you, where can you go?
Reclaim.
Yeah, it's funny. In Charleston, gentrification has like some people use it with positive annotation, and most time it's with a negative connotation.
Yeah, I live in the bougie part, so I don't have to worry about
She
that.
live in white people.
Yeah, I was about to say they're already all white.
I can walk outside with a blunt in my hand and nobody look at me different.
I can't do that.
That's the area I live in. Like I watch guys with joints in their behind their ears walking around doing that.
No, I live by
homeless people pop out the bushes.
No, I live by the water. I watch people get up at 5 a.m. to walk their dog.
That's crazy. I was in here from Oregon the other day.
Mm-hmm.
So
she asked, "Where are all the homeless people?"
Oh God.
There's no way. I honestly
I
I
haven't
haven't
seen
seen
a
that
lot
many
of-
homeless people since I've been here.
And I walked under that bridge.
I was about to say I think I saw more when we were in Shreveport than I'd seen while we were in Bossier.
That hasn't changed.
So 50 Cent pulled everything out? Because I know he was trying to do a lot in Shreveport, and then I know they did that thing with the tax credit or something like that, and then he pulled all his projects out.
I'm not sure if he had the festival here.
Yeah.
The deal with the city studio.
Yes. I know that not too long ago they had voted for that tax credit. I don't know what the tax credit dealt with something with entertainment. It was something along the lines where vetoed it. And after I had seen that on the news Facebook page, everybody was saying that 50 Cent was going to pull out his project. He was done with it. And then 50 Cent posted something on Shreveport that was like, it's been a good run or something like that.
Which festival? No, I don't think we were.
Oh, yeah. That was when all your friends were going there.
Yeah, I remember seeing everyone posting it and whatnot.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. But I can't believe, like, actual enforcement where it was the security, because from what I could see, what everybody was posting, they were, like, smoking in there. Like, there was a bunch of Okay. I was about to say, because they were smoking in there. There was like people who were younger than me that I knew that was in there drinking.
It was crazy.
That's why I was just like, damn, y'all let just anybody up in there. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, he do something.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I would love it for something, because Shreveport has a lot of potential. All the buildings and the history and everything.
Yeah, I'm telling
There's
you.
so much potential.
Yeah, if people were to start flipping those houses in Shreveport, they can make some money off of those
houses.
Yeah, A, you can make a lot of money from that, and B, that's all they do in Charleston is
Flip.
gentrify and flip houses. I mean, I know I'm just like Mama though. You know that's how Mama be.
Yeah, Mama, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she can talk and act like it's normal all the time.
Well, yeah, it is normal. She does. She talks to Mama every day.
I do. I definitely do. I just, I can't not talk to her.
Yeah, you have to. You don't adapt, you die.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks. It just sucks. Yeah, it's just, you would be miserable.
Yeah.
And I can't be miserable, especially living by the beach and
so much good around you. There's so much abundance. Trying. But I mean, I work at a church too, so
that helps her. Yeah. I just hear the whole, oh, you're so young and you work so hard. You have 2 jobs. I can't believe that. I'm like, yeah. No, myself. That's what people tell me all the time. They're like, oh, you have 2 jobs. You work so hard. And da-da-da-da. And I just be like, yeah, I'm tired of working 7 days a week.
What I have to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, to live where I live.
If she was making fun of me, she'd be like, God always provides.
Yeah, it's always like, God always provides.
The universe provides.
He has to work a few hours every day, which is nice.
I used to work 55-hour work weeks.
I will say that.
And I got very burnt out. So then I did the Montessori program. It's only like, I get in at 8. I'm done by 12:30, 1 o'clock, and it's only on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then it's not bad at all.
No, it's not bad at all. Better than me.
And then I do 9 to 1 on Sundays. But those aren't my only jobs though.
Yeah.
I babysit at least 3 times a week. I nanny part time for 2 kids. So
how you finessed your mannerism?
Mm-hmm.
You're around those bougie people.
I don't know. Well, all
How it happened
feed it into me.
Ariana?
Well, no, I will say Mama made sure we had good mannerism.
We were raised Southern.
Yeah, Mama never played about that.
And taught us how to carry ourselves.
Yes. Yeah, that's why I had this roommate, and the girl just didn't care about how she would look when she would go outside, and
she would call me an old Southern lady.
Yeah, it would irritate me, because why are you going out
in fucking pajama pants?
Yeah, in a tank top. Like, I'm just like,
you don't look right.
And she wanted people to treat her like she was an adult, and I was just, I know you're only
18.
She's only 2 years younger than me.
Was she dirty?
Yeah. It's just the way you present yourself.
18. Yeah, but she had to grow up real fast, and there was a lot.
I worked with her. She felt bad.
I'll be 25 this year.
Like a mother figure.
I wouldn't say a mother figure.
Like a big sister.
I treated her how I treated. You're gonna be stupid. You're gonna do stupid shit. That's fine, and go do it. That's not my problem. But
yeah, like the girl engaged to her boyfriend. She don't even want to be engaged to him. And I told her, I'm just like, I know you moved fast with a little bit, but you can't do it. Not every situation works out that way.
Yeah, and I always hold I always hold all of my independence with.
Yeah,
like
I also bought you a house, so that works out.
She did buy me a house, and it did work out in my favor. But I was a smart woman. I didn't put a penny on the house, but the house legally is in my name.
Yeah.
So when it comes time to sell, if we're together or not, I'm entitled for half of it. I don't have a picture of it. It's a work in progress.
It's a cute little greenhouse.
Yeah, it's kind of big. It was built in 1940.
It was it's that blue house is so cute. Is it wood frame?
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
I think it's wood. I'll pull up the Zillow.
Yeah, pull up the Zillow.
Did you say Charleston?
Yeah.
pricey up there, huh?
Oh,
yeah, our house. I'll show you our house. We purchased it for $249,000, but
that's cheap for up there.
It is cheap, but I think we did overpay for the property we have.
Yes, I will say that because you live in the Wayland.
Yeah, your hands on fixing it up.
Her boyfriend's supposed to be.
Show me yours.
Mine? Oh, here. I think I have a picture of when it was snowed in. Yeah, I was about to say there's been shitty homes, Bella, or at least you don't live in one of them shitty trailers.
Yeah, that's my living room, but it don't look like that no more. It's got a lot more shit in it.
I feel like I have a picture for when it was snowed
And it's a little more run down. Yeah, that's my bathroom. That's my closet. Well, now it's a little more run down because the humidity is making the paint peel, and it's nice. It is, but none of the shit was caulked right. And
So, this is the house that I live in. This is the main, like, that's the outside.
Not that much.
That's my area. It's that little house right there, and that's the main house. See, that's when it snowed. That was our.
It's a nice house.
How many roommates?
It's only here. I'm trying to see if I can find a picture of like the inside.
That's beach blue, isn't it?
Yeah. So it's only my coworker and her daughter. Oh, yeah. Here, I didn't know if you wanted me to. Do you want me? You want
Yeah, Ariana, stop talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here, let's say used to that.
What was
Here.
that?
Let me see if I can find the photos from when I first moved in.
Oh yeah, mine's only 26, so he's a year and a half older than me.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So did I send you photos of the house when I first moved? I feel like I sent it to somebody.
You sent me a lot of pictures. You might have called me.
I feel like I FaceTimed you probably.
Probably FaceTime.
Got tired of it.
That's how we connect our houses. Like the laundry room's how we connect. That's my living room.
Oh no, I lied.
That's like my bedroom. That was my little closet. And that was when I first moved in. I didn't even build my bed. Bathroom was nice. Yeah, walk-in bathroom. I only pay $850 a month for that. $150.
She's very blessed.
I am very, very blessed, and I have a whole deck to the outside. She has a fire pit and everything. It's a beautiful little home. Super sweet. She's my coworker. She's 52, 53.
She's from England.
Yeah, she's from England. She's super sweet. Oh yes. Yeah, she loves me. I love her because I've had to call her drunk a few times to come pick my ass up, and she has, like, when I got way too drunk. Yeah, so she's definitely, she's always very concerned for me, asking me how I'm doing. And if like I'm really broke, she'll be like, you don't have to pay me on the first. You can split your payment up, or if she knows I haven't bought groceries, she'll be like, you can eat anything that I have. Like she's like, oh, I don't feel like eating sometimes. So if you want to eat, you eat whatever you want to, and da 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 da. She is a super sweet lady, super sweet. And I always do dishes for her. I clean up, I mop, I do whatever I can.
She a good little roommate.
Yeah, I try to be a good little roommate. My ex-roommate was a disgusting man.
Literally shitty.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 male roommates. Yeah.
So this is that tree I was telling you about. That's the tree I was.
What are they calling this?
That one's the angel oak. It's called an angel oak, and it's over 200 years old.
They're preserving it, huh?
Mm-hmm. I think it's one of the oldest trees.
Yeah, it is in Charleston.
Or I think in America.
Yeah, something like that.
Like in a big area, it's the oldest.
That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
See,
it's
like
beautiful.
This is the neighborhood I used to nanny in. There's like
Ion.
Yeah.
Are you showing her the canals?
I'm showing her. Yeah, not the canals. Where'd you look? Where'd you let me look out at?
Oh, the observation.
Yeah,
the rookery.
Oh, look at this bar.
Yeah, I be getting drunk sometimes.
She get drunk. Not sometimes.
Hey, don't do me.
So you two are your own best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sisters and
Yeah,
best
we
friends.
hang out all the
'Cause I
time.
don't hear y'all. I know y'all have friends, but I don't hear y'all really mention friends.
Nice.
I have my one friend that I go out with sometimes, but it's mainly just with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then my life is just her and my.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have my friend who I go to the gym with.
We went to the Czech Republic this year. We went to the Czech. Back in because he has his family immigrated from the Czech back in the 80s to escape the Soviet Union. So
like this is
he
my
grew
view
up there a
every
little
morning
bit
on the way to work.
Oh, that is pretty.
I know, right? That's why I can't leave there.
Try to find one
And
that
like
doesn't talk.
this is my
What do
view
you
of leaving
do if
work.
Isabella comes down here, goes to Houston?
Come with me.
You want to keep your house in Charleston anyway. Someone
Well,
has to upkeep
equity.
it.
That's the word. We're building equity.
Yeah, no. So I'm gonna stay in Charleston because I don't want to leave the beach.
Yeah, this is us
someone
in
just
front
needs
of
to
one
be
of the
there.
castles.
There's a castle there.
Well, in Prague. Yeah, it is gorgeous. And
How long did you stay there?
only for a week. We only went for about a week and visited. That's us. We had to climb 297 stairs to get up there. There's the view with all the houses everywhere. It was great. His family was super sweet, and we stayed with his great aunt and uncle out there. That's us in Germany, because Germany's right next to that.
Was it quiet?
Yeah, it was relatively quiet. It was a beautiful country. Like, it's great.
Nice, friendly.
Yeah, as long as you're not Russian. They hate Russians because, Russia took over that country with the USSR back in the day. And so they were censored a lot and they almost lost their language. Back when Michael's dad was little, there were sugar rations and stuff. So they could only. Well, after the World Wars. That was back when, like the Cold War with US and Russia, back in those days when the USSR was really strong. They kind of remind me of your people because they immigrated here in the 80s to escape all that. And like his grandma was thrown in the gulag at one point.
Well, Germany and Japan were the enemies
Mm-hmm.
during the 2 world wars.
And that's why our grandma hated Japanese people.
Every time that comes up, I think about what you told me. Whenever they talk about the history on how Japan came down.
Yeah.
It was just like crazy.
It was messed up. And they almost lost the entire Korean language and everything.
Oh, yeah, what was that about? That was before the war, too.
It's just like what Russia did with the Czechs. They're trying to squeeze out their culture, so it's only one, trying to erase the other people, so they're the only ones. So, like, his grandma couldn't name her daughter a certain name because the Russian government wouldn't allow it. There were approved names you could name your children. There were certain things you couldn't be out by a certain time. It was very, controlled.
Was there a lot of rapes? Is that real?
Yeah, that's real. Grandma, when she was in prison in the gulag, she told me before she watched a couple of her friends raped by Russian soldiers and stuff like that. And she had a rope tied to her, and you know how they walk around the wooden pole in a big old circle? She had to go through that. And Michael's grandpa had to go back to, because he had escaped the Czech Republic, and he had to go back to get grandma out. So they had to do all that and then flee here to America.
Yeah.
That was back in the 80s.
Which is
It happened in the 80s.
I know, it's crazy.
The 60s and 50s.
And it's not that long.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy to think about sometimes.
And when you go there, when you go to Czech, like, you could still feel the echoes of the dictatorship. You could feel the echoes of what the USSR did to that country. Because anytime anything with the Russian flag you see, the citizens will put a big X on it. They'll slash it out. And they'll scrub it and take the Sharpie off, and they'll go back and exit out again. They do not like them over there.
How was the flight?
It wasn't too bad. We had a layover in Amsterdam. We had to run. We had to run through that airport and catch our flight, but then we landed in Prague and it was fine. His family lives in a place called Karlovy Vary, and so that's like an hour drive from Prague.
Hour?
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
What was Prague like? Prague?
Oh, Prague was amazing. It was just so cool. The architecture was beautiful. The people were. It was just cool just to people watch. You would like just to watch people over there. They had a weed dispensary on every because it's legal there. So everywhere you turned, it was a dispensary. Yeah. We bought some out of a vending machine. But
people just walking around just.
Yeah, that's how it's in New York. I love it.
Yeah, we were on the subway and this girl had some.
Mm-hmm. When I went to New York the last time, yeah, I sure did. I did it right before I graduated high school. Me and my friend were supposed to go to Colorado or something, and something didn't pull through, and we hadn't bought our tickets yet. And I was like, I really want to go to New York, and she was like, well, go look at flights. We booked the flight. We were there 2 weeks later. I stayed for 5 days. I got so much weed while we were there, and it was so good. It was wonderful. We got an Airbnb in Queens.
Oh, y'all love Airbnbs.
I love an Airbnb. I love it. Mommy does Airbnb. Sure was. We did it just in in a neighborhood. There was a, what is it called? A bodega on the corner. We got our breakfast from there every day. They had the big bodega cat. Let me see if I can find a photo. I love it. I love New York. Like, I eventually want to move to a bigger city. I don't talk to kids, but I would love to move to Chicago. I love Chicago. I love that city. I love a big city. When are you still doing hot pot?
Oh, I've seen that.
Yes,
I
you
see
did.
that hell yeah, cause our normal hot pot place has been closed for
They're
God knows
renovating.
how long. I don't give a fuck. They've been closed for God knows how long, and
You
the
could
hot
charge
pot
more
place
for
that
the-
we,
Do they do karaoke?
the place that we used to go to, they sure do.
And I would
That's
love
a
it.
Korean thing. I know that.
I would turn my flashlight on.
Yeah,
It would piss her off.
Do it.
it's been renovated. Yeah, they taking too damn long.
There used to be a Chinese buffet, and you could charge more for your hot pot because back home they charge for the all you can eat hot pot.
Yeah, we're
$34.99
I was about to say
per person, or $36.99 per person, and it runs you up after a while.
Yeah, but this is your city.
Yeah, I was just about to say because I was looking how much like.
Shit, we had went to Southern Maid the
I was
first
gonna
time
say
we came
different
back.
jobs and stuff here. And I was just like, if I were to ever move here, I would take and be a daycare. No, but I would take a $10 pay cut.
Yeah.
If I were to move here and be a daycare teacher,
And I don't
a $10 to $12 pay cut.
And they don't do nannying out here at all.
Oh.
When I got to Charleston, people always ask me, they're like, how are you getting into nannying? Da, da, da. And I always tell them the same thing. I said, I didn't know nannying was a thing until I got out here. I thought nannying was just something a white lady did in a movie, But
no, they need a nanny over there. Yeah, everyone needs a nanny or needs
But
childcare.
nannies make a lot of money out there. Like, I'm a Montessori teacher, and I make $25 an hour. And with my nanny experience qualification, I have certifications. I make
Bro, you were making money.
to $32 an hour.
I made money.
What I do.
When you worked for me?
When I worked for me, I made around $800 to $900 a week.
They were doctors.
Yeah, they were doctors, and I would work 55 hours a week.
And you worked overtime.
But then when I was working for daughter, and I was making like $700 a week. So it was a bit after tax, which was good. But I took a pay cut working at the church because I work a lot less now. But I work on the side a lot.
No, I work my 40 hours at the daycare. I serve tables from 7 to 3 the weekend. I work at the daycare from anywhere from 7:45 to 5:15 or 8 to 5:30ish. Yeah, and then I go over there and I eat food at your house and I go home and go to bed.
And I want to go drink after this, but I don't know where to go because I do love a good drink. So yeah, I got diapers.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna leave until tomorrow. Not till tomorrow.
Try to find a picture of me and my babies I can show you.
Oh, what my classroom?
So here,
my roommate's watching my cat.
Watching the dog.
Well, you know the cat that we had. That was my cat. Fluffy had passed away two Christmases ago, but she was 17 years old at that time.
Very old.
Bubba, our little shitty head dog. He's still alive. He's still kicking. That's Mama's baby. No, Mama has him. Yeah, she's and Jamie had passed away while we were all in Charleston. He passed away within the first 2 years of us living there.
Yeah.
The other cat, which was cat. And I think that was really, all the ferrets had finally passed away and stuff like that. I think that was it though.
Oh yeah, they all look alike because they're all white. This Kavanaugh.
Yeah, these names are ridiculous. Kavanaugh. Ridiculous. I have a little girl in my classroom named Chapman. Lisa Chapman.
No, tell her about Hattie. Hattie and Minnie.
Oh yes, I have two sisters that I watch. Minnie Charles and Hattie.
And Hattie.
Lord. Hattie.
This is Wren, like the bird. Oh wow.
I know you said we don't ever talk about friends, but see, I do go out with friends.
Let me see your friends.
The guy's not my friend anymore, but the rest of them, the bartender, and the white girl. The white girl I work out with and I drink with. The bartender, he's my friend. Yeah, me and the bartender's the bartender. I love her though. We go to her house every so often.
This was my last nanny baby. The last baby I nannied full time. She was a little baby when I first started with her. Now she's big.
So do you have contracts?
Yeah, I do a contract when I nanny usually. And so contracts cover, I get guaranteed hours. I only nanny if I get guaranteed hours, which means I get paid 40 hours a week no matter what. Even if the parents go on vacation, they choose to go on vacation, I get paid 40 hours a week. So,
okay.
Yeah. And then different things like if the weather's bad, I'm not coming in. If I'm sick, or they have to reimburse me per mileage, the IRS mileage reimbursements. 50-something cents now, 60 cents.
But it's all worth it because they get to put you on the taxes.
Yeah, you do get a child care tax credit. Okay. So it's a tax deduction to have a nanny, but you have to claim me. That's the thing, you gotta pay, as my employer, you have to pay taxes on it quarterly. And because if you are a nanny, you are legally not allowed to be a 1099 employee. Okay. You have to be a W-2. Yeah. Yeah. So you can't be an independent contractor.
I see why.
Yeah, you have to but especially even when you're on the job, when you bring these kids to the park, I've been poached before. You have to be on your A game because that's a direct advertisement of yourself. These parents are watching you. Yeah. And they talk. Charleston is you need to know someone to do things, and you have to network. Conduct yourself and be a certain way, especially when you're in areas where a lot of uppity people will see you and stuff like that. I'm pushing a kid on a swing and I'm like, oh, la la la, being super interactive. And the grandma goes, when is your contract over? My daughter's expecting in May, and I would love for you to be her nanny. And that's happened to me 2, 3, 4 times at the park. Yeah, I've been poached. So you have to act. It's kind of paranoid.
Lead every time.
You are your own appetizer. And when you know more nannies, they give you more jobs because, hey, I got to babysit this week and I can't cover this. Do you want this gig? And then you connect with that family. If that family really likes you, they keep, hitting you up, and now that's money in your pocket.
Yeah, I love a quick, easy babysitting job.
That's how I asked to be a part of the board for Tri-County Play. Is there was this event with South Carolina Housing Justice at the church, and I came because I know the people from South Carolina Housing Justice are really cool people, fabulous, very educated women. And I met with them, and I met this woman from the B Collective, and they do a lot of stuff with birthing justice and stuff with brown and black women and medical advocacy and stuff. And through that, and she offered me a doula scholarship, and then I met and did 2 volunteered events, and through that, that's how I got the board member. It's just a lot of mingling, yeah, networking.
You don't even need to go through an agency.
No, I've tried. I don't like it.
So you can be independent.
And
you have been.
Yeah. It's a really awesome thing that I have the privilege to be able to do too. But you have to be extroverted in a certain way. You have to be able to talk to people, and a lot of different people. And I think that's why Ariana works so well out there too, because Ariana's always been a social butterfly.
Mm-hmm.
It took me time to be able to get like this, but I've always been able to talk my ass off.
No, that's why I love serving tables, because I just be like when I work.
Pretty, so people love her.
Yeah, that also plays in my favor as well. But this past weekend, we were slow, and at my old restaurant, I would have never made that much money. But I worked in somewhere that wasn't as nice. It was a barbecue joint, and it wasn't that it wasn't as nice. It was just the crowd that was coming in wasn't the type of crowd that a restaurant you would want to work at. And it was just no matter who it was or what they looked like, but it was just everyone came. They had some sense of and some type of entitlement. They wanted all their food comped off. They didn't want to have to tip. They don't want to do none of that. And it was just after a while, we had to be no, there's literally nothing wrong with this food on your plate. You just want free food, and that's not it's not who we are. And after a while, it just got tiring. I couldn't work there anymore. So now I work for this new company, and I really like them because their whole thing is you're here to make money, so you need to upsell. You need to do whatever you can to make that bill higher, because we have that that Toast POS system where it's the handheld. So it's my first time working with it, and I've only worked this past weekend was my first weekend actually serving tables full time, and it was very interesting because it is basically that tablet's just right in their face, and you have 3 options, and it's 18, 20, and 25, or no, it's 20, 22, and 25,
and that gets you tipped way more than people writing
on a little thing, So for us, it's you're just kind of sitting there with this thing in their face, and you're talking to everyone else, and they just see these numbers and they click the first one, whether it's the middle. It's usually the middle, which is 20% or 22%. And then most of the time it's either the middle or the highest. That's mainly what people tip. I've never seen no one customize tip. They always pick out of those 3 options. They're pretty good fucking tips. And I mean, I had this one table. It was 6 of them. and their bill was $158. I had got them to get 2 appetizers, $5. That's a way good tip for 150, 158, 160 almost. That's a better tip than that should be the $210 tip.
Ariana's a really good server though. She could probably run that whole restaurant.
That's what I'm saying. That's restaurant is it's a smaller restaurant for where it's at in the location, which is odd to me. And my last restaurant was a really, really big restaurant, and we had a private room. Sometimes I would run that private room by myself. I would run be short staffed. I would run. But how many rooms is
Ariana's
that?
done parties of like
40.
Yeah.
That's the most I've done is 40.
By yourself?
Mm-hmm.
Because you like your job.
I do.
You're confident.
I do, and it's fun. Yeah, yes. It's fun. It's fast. I like to talk to people. Like that party at 6. I was like, "What are we celebrating today?" They were like, "Oh, we're just celebrating life. Like it's just a good day to be alive." And it was the first day of the whole week that it had been like higher than 72 degrees.
Oh yeah, people
so everyone was eating outside. That. Yeah, everyone was eating it up. Everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, it feels so good outside." And I was like, "I know y'all should do something with y'all's day. We're by the beach. You should go to the beach. Like maybe we should get a little drunk. How about we order some Bloody Marys or this, that, and the third? Like how about we do some shots? Like run up this bill." And then like they'd serve fried green tomatoes and they serve beignets. And I always tell people all the time, I'm like, I'm from Louisiana and I think those beignets are so good at that, which is a complete lie because they're nothing, like they're not real beignets for real. But I mean, people like to hear that. Especially the white people that live out there. They love to hear that shit. They're like, "Oh, you're not from here? That's your opinion?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm born. I'm not born, but I'm raised from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. I think those beignets are so good. Now, their fried green tomatoes are really fucking good. But I'm like, those beignets are so good. You're going to like the coulis sauce that comes with it, the coulis sauce is good. But it's just funny because you just upsell to those people. You talk to them and they love it. Mm-hmm. They love it. But I love talking to those people. Mm-hmm. And especially when they be like, "Oh, you're just so pretty." I mean, thank you. Thank you so much. It was like,
tell me some more.
Yeah, I be telling them all types. I just be talking to them any types of way. I really don't care.
But they love her. They love her. They eat her up. They think she's the best thing ever.
Yeah, my first Christmas working, it was really amazing. Like, cause I had gotten so many tip the bills, and I mean, it was like $70 bills, $80
She's a baller. She is a baller when she serves. She gets money.
Yeah. I don't put money away.
No, she does not. No, because this little girl popped 2 tires not that long ago, doing her thing, wanting to drive 2 hours out to Beaufort. And then I call her in the morning because I'm like, "Why the hell is she in Beaufort?" And she's like, "I'm driving back now." But then she's getting tired behind the wheel. All of a sudden, you hear, "Bah!" She said, "Bah!" That's like 2 hours away from Charleston.
It's closer to Georgia. Like I was probably like 45 minutes away from Georgia.
Well, why are you out that far away on a Thursday?
I was on a side quest. Leave me alone. I was trying to get to work.
Anyway, so big sister, the one with the savings account, had to pay $400 something because this one needed 2 tires replaced. And yeah, after that happened, we sat down.
You want to know why I don't have no money? Or why I don't save money? I eat out if you don't cook, because I don't cook.
So it's my fault you don't.
Look, I showed you. Look, I got drunk the other night. I am, exactly.
No, I sat her down. I said, "Ariana, you need a savings account."
I got drunk the other night, and that's what I ended up buying. See, that's what I got the other night when I got drunk. I got a whole churro cart.
Why do you think we're able to come
That's what I bought when I was with you.
Why do you think we're able to afford to come to Shreveport?
That's when we were at the beach.
Because of my savings account.
Oh, you're financing this trip?
She sure is. But look, I got to get back to work.
When are you hanging out tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll head out tomorrow. No, probably in the afternoon because we're gonna stop in Mississippi at her boyfriend grandma's house.
Yeah, my grandma lives in the outskirts of Gulfport, so we're gonna head that way. I love her. She's so nice.
She's sweet.
We've been trying to eat some Disney food since we've been here.
Yeah, we've only been eating crawfish. We've been piling up on
using them chopsticks upside down.
No, I noticed that I noticed that 20 minutes ago. Exactly. If anything, hell, I feel like it kind of worked better in my favor this time.
You got more grip.
Mango sticky rice. You still want it?
Yeah, we do. I really do. Because I don't get that in Charleston. Or at least not the good one. That's the same with pad thai. There's only one other place that I like their pad thai at. And really, half the time when I go there, I don't even order it.
What?
Pad thai.
What did you say?
Does this have another name? Because I can't find this nowhere. No. Except for here. This is the only place I know. And I know that it's called Kaboon.
Or Kalpoon.
Yeah, that. And
KAO2.
yes. And I've asked for it and I've looked for it and nobody has this.
Thai restaurant?
Nope. And we go to multiple.
Ask them about it.
I do. And they always tell me the same thing. They always tell me maybe it's a family dish. And I know it's not a family dish. Well, like, I know you make it a lot.
They're being mean. Shame on them. Let me go do your mango sticky rice.
Thank you.
The
Thank
two
you.
different schools.
Yeah.
Definitely. Thank you.
Good.
Got the mango sticky rice.
We've been dreaming of it. Oh my gosh, because like, they overprice it in Charleston if they do have it.
But I don't
And then
think
they give you,
steam the rice
yeah.
the same.
And not only that, but like it'd be half the portion, double the price. Don't even be that good. Be coming out cold as fuck sometimes. Just like what's going on?
I don't think they like use a basket or something.
Mm-mm. I don't know. I just feel like they don't ever.
You think use regular rice?
Probably.
Yeah, I don't know. It don't ever taste right. Except for that one type place. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, this is good.
The one Thai place by Tanger.
Yes, that one's actually good. I will say that. But that place is expensive.
Yeah.
Isn't it all expensive up there?
It depends on where you go.
Is it more pricey up there, you think, for that stuff? Is our bill cheaper?
Sometimes, except for Wendy's. Wendy's is about the same. But no matter where you go, they're rude.
They are.
Like even in like by my neighborhood, like Wendy's, they're rude.
Yeah. They well,
because they are. They actually are. And then
it's always busy up there,
and they don't be busy sometimes. That's what I'm saying. Like, and I understand you mad because it's late,
but it's
like,
not even that late.
Well, I'm talking about like cookout workers.
Oh, well, yeah, and you're drunk.
Yeah, I will say they do be mad when you be coming to that window drunk. Because I've definitely done it. Yeah, because, well, it's this place called Cookout, and they're open till like 2, 3, 4 a.m. sometimes. They have the best milkshakes, first of all. Second of all, that was that night that spilled that banana pudding milkshake all down my fucking seat, bruh.
Oh, so it's not a mandatory thing that businesses shut down at 9?
No,
Mm-mm.
no.
So that was by choice.
Yes.
Yeah, that's by choice. Yep.
That's a lot of old people.
What area is this?
Charleston. Yeah.
For the most part, a lot of the places close at like 10. And maybe on the weekends they'll close at 11. But I noticed like all y'all's fast food places here close at 11. All of ours close at 10.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the Wendy's and Cookout.
Maybe Wingstop.
Oh, shit. But no, Cookout doesn't like it when you come to their window drunk.
Cookout sounds like an In-N-Out.
It is very much. Yeah. It has a double drive-through. You get like a Cookout tray. So one of my Cookout trays is a burger with everything on it besides tomato.
And they always put a tomato on it.
They always put a motherfucking tomato on it.
The biggest, juiciest, fattest tomato.
Yeah, and it always pisses me off. What else? I get that. I just don't like them. I just don't like fast food tomatoes. No, just the fast food tomatoes. Because, I don't know, it tastes weird to me.
They're not fresh.
Yeah, exactly. And then I get like onion rings, hush puppies, or white cheddar bites, or chicken honey mustard wrap.
A lot of things.
Yeah, when I'm drunk. Oh, yeah. And then I get a strawberry cheesecake milkshake and a large sweet tea. And me and my friend Haley, we just be cracking up at that window. And they cannot stand us when we're drunk. B, we just be cracking up at that window. I be telling jokes. She be laughing. She spilled her banana pudding milkshake all down the side of my seat. Yeah.
That's not her friend, yeah.
Why do you not have a viral channel already for eating out all the time?
Me?
You see those people just park and sit and...
Yeah, oh, well,
that's me.
We do that.
We do that
sometimes. Well, we can't upload that because most of the time I'm or drunk or both.
No one needs to know.
But it's very visible.
Yeah. It's very like, damn, why are her eyes so red? I guess not. Yeah, we filmed it for Mom and we sent it to her.
Yeah, we sent it to Mom a lot. Mom, like, we're Mom's YouTube channel.
Yeah, Mom just thinks we're hilarious.
I watch it sometimes.
Because
it's funny.
My food does go to money. My money does definitely go to food. I can't stand to cook. It just makes me so upset.
I cook.
Asian? skinny girls that do the mukbang and they eat a whole 10 tablespoons of.
I feel like they spit it out. Like they
Like
edit
to
it
throw
to
up?
where they edit it to where they chew it, and I think they spit it out and
In a
make it to
bucket.
where.
That's so wasteful.
Mhm.
Skinny little girl just sitting behind a table with a pile of all those Moroccan meat on a stick.
Yeah.
All of it. So she's like this. And the guy that's expecting it, he's looking at it, he's showing us on TikTok. He's like, look, I caught it. So he slows it down.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's spitting it out, I guess.
That's what I figured. I figured that's all they do. Is just chew it and then spit it out and edit to where it looks like they're not spitting it out and they're actually eating it.
I watch craft videos.
Yeah, but the crochet and whatnot.
DIY and make things.
No.
You're a homebody when you get chance.
I'm not a homebody. Like, I do a lot of yoga classes. We'll go out together.
And I'll read my book and she'll crochet.
Or I'll crochet and I'll go to a coffee shop and crochet. Like, I go out and do things or like to the park sometimes. But I walk a lot. Like, I walk a lot.
Because she is.
24 going on 84.
Yeah.
Well, I've been around old.
You sound like that.
I'm not saying because we've been around old people our whole life, but
My whole life. And I love to thrift. She in Korea.
I'm not saying I don't know anything about her.
And she got a couple men.
They weren't Korean though.
No.
Yeah, she's had a couple men since.
She's been married
And divorced.
and engaged again.
We'll cut this out.
They'll know.
Not unless they listen. They're not gonna listen.
No, she be nosy.
She be like stalking.
Keep the content, but not the name. Yes.
Yes, as long as it's. Join in next time. I will be back.